Okay, hello. To get right into this, I am building my first Gundam ever. I have never bought a Gundam before, let alone built one. And today I'm going to attempt to build this Gundam from Seed Freedom. Let's go ahead and open it. You can see the price right there. It cost me 2,600 yen. About, I want to say maybe about 20 US dollars. About 26 Australian dollars. So already I can see a lot of parts that I'm probably going to struggle with. Let's just go ahead and open this up. Lots of plastic. How long is this going to take me? How badly am I going to do? We've got some decals. Great. I feel like I'm totally going to place them badly and screw up this whole operation. And then we've also got our manual here. Now we can see our big boy. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? I'll yap a bit more about like why I chose this one and whatnot as we build. If I have the energy to yap. But just I think you can see it looks absolutely stunning. Well, I guess these are the instructions. I've never built a Gundam before. So this is all fairly new to me. But we can see, for example, just what I'm picking up intuitively. I've got sheets with different letters. And for example, if when we build the head, we need sheet A, sheet B1, sheet F1. I'm wondering, where do we start? There's a lot going on here. Yeah. Okay. So. Actually, I'm now realizing I might try this in a different way because I think trying to record while behind the camera is going to be way too hard. Especially because this seems like it's fairly complex. So I might do piece by piece and then come back into the camera every now and then, show off what I've done, and we'll see. So let's get right into it. And I guess, well no, before we get into it, well first while I find A, B1, and B2, let's talk a little bit about why I chose this Gundam. So I have never really been that big into Gundam, but I am a big Armored Core 6 fan. Specifically 6, I haven't played any of other Armored Cores. And later in September, there is a kit coming out for Rusty, who is absolutely my favorite character for Armored Core. What is this, E1? E1? And so I am like hard dedicated to buying the Rusty kit and building it. Meanwhile, I've been teaching at school, and one of my students is a big Gundam fan. So to attempt to understand his hobbies a bit better, I started watching Gundam Seed. I'm only about 4 episodes in, but I am enjoying it. And when I went to the hobby shop, just looking out, having fun in my Osu vlog that I did the other day, I saw this guy, who looks a bit familiar, but I don't really know this form of him, because this is from Gundam Seed, but Gundam Seed Freedom in particular. So I thought, well, since I'm actually watching this series, I'm not quite up to Freedom yet, but since I'm watching this series, I think it would be a very fitting intro to get into Gundam. And on top of that, it just looks absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'm going to build the head, and then I'll check back in. See you soon. Well, I'm at my first hiccup, and my first piece. And I feel like I now fucking lost it. Oh my god, everything's going to shit. But I feel like I'm way in over my head, because I've got these tiny fucking stickers, like actually tiny. Tiny. I'm wondering how I fucking lost it. On this tiny piece, I'm wondering how the fuck am I meant to put this shiny blue square in the place it's supposed to go and make it look nice. There must be some kind of tool for decals. Camera won't even focus on that, it's so tiny. But yeah, so I haven't even put 2 pieces together yet, and I'm struggling because the first step for the head is to put the stickers on this bad boy. We'll see how this goes. But I already feel like I'm in over my head completely and utterly. These stickers, man. You can see my fingerprint. You can see how tiny that is. Okay, my first baby step of Gundam has been achieved. I put the blue piece into the white piece. Oh, God, I hate that you can see how disgusting my nails are. I might cut them in between shots here. And, yeah, I mean, I think the decals look alright. There we go. Maybe it looks fucking off. You can see that I've messed it up when you look super up close. But yeah, so I'm using these bad boys here. Tamiya nippers. I bought them for this. Yeah, here we go. If you're some kind of Tamiya nerd, you can see exactly what I got here, but side cutter for plastic. I believe this is what I want, and at least for the 2 pieces I've made so far. For this little helmet, it seems to be working well. Anyway, I'll try to check back in when I've made more substantial progress. Okay, first real landmark. Ta-da! That does not look half bad, in my opinion. I'm pretty proud of that. I will say, we still have to add these antennae that have I'm not sure what that is. God, but already, I'm surprised by just how hard this is. Just these 2 squares of instructions right here have been a surprising ordeal for me. I did not expect this to be so difficult. But here we are. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next and making the helmet have cool sparks. I'm pretty happy with that. Especially because how worried I was about the stickers. I even managed to get the sticker on the back here, which felt like a pretty hard sticker to get on. I mean, look how... Oh, not that one, sorry. This one. Look how tiny these stickers are. But yeah, I'll be back. We've done it. Look at that. The head is complete. I feel a bit bad. Oh, fuck. I feel a bit bad. I think I put it together a little bit badly. You can see... I don't know. I don't know if these gaps are supposed to be there, or if I'm supposed to have been able to push it even closer together. But I'm proud of just this, because holy shit, getting that red triangle into the yellow hole. Who are these designed for? Are these designed for babies with tiny fingers? This is impossible, it feels like, but I did it. But we still got a long future ahead of us. We got the body, we got shit upon shit upon shit upon shit upon shit. I was honestly thinking this is just something I could knock out in today's evening before going to bed. Maybe in half an hour, maybe in an hour. I think it's going to take me much longer. I'll try to lock in either next time something interesting happens or once the body's completely complete. We'll see. I don't know what the seed shit means. Construction that allows for wide neck and shoulder movement. Make sure the parts are facing the right ways and in the right position. I'll try my best. See you then. Well, gang, we've got the head, and now we've got the body. So quick rundown on how the body went. It went a lot smoother than the head, I think. The head was just really tough because it had so many tiny parts. These had these little, rotating dudes. Don't want to fiddle with them too much, but they do twiddle a little bit. You can see there. But the pieces were a lot bigger, so they were a lot easier to figure out. I did some shoddy work on some of the nipper parts. I mean, you can see there. Right, but the most offensive one is this right here. I mean, that looks really bad close up, right? And again, the gap, I'm wondering if the gap's meant to be tighter and if I've fucked that up by how I've constructed it. I mean, it's just my first Gundam. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how the body came together. Went fairly smoothly, if a little bit time-consuming. But it looks pretty neat. I like the way how all the colors fit together. It looks really beautiful in my opinion. So I'm happy with that. Again, still a lot more to go, but let's continue. So I should have said next on the table is arms. So we're going to put the arms together. It seems like this takes all the sheets. A1, B, A, B1, B2, C1, C2, D. So hopefully it's not too complex. It also looks like it has a lot of small parts. We're gonna see how this goes. And obviously the problem for arms is we have to make 2 of them. Yeah, we'll see. As you can see, each step here is listed twice. C1, 7, C2, 7, so on. Hopefully I can make it work. We'll see what happens. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. I just want to show off what we've got right now. We've got the body. We've got many pieces for arms. I mean, you can see they're like so small that you can barely see them as I place them down. Just many pieces. And we even have a plethora of hands right here. Let's take a better shot right here, okay? Now, I believe we are about to see some magic happen. If I'm correct. This is where shit gets really satisfying. Just talk about arms for a little bit. They were pretty fun to make. I mean, it was a bit annoying having to do everything twice, but I'm gonna have to get used to that because I think that's how making symmetrical models is gonna be like. But like I'd do something once, and then the second time I did it, it would go a lot quicker because I knew exactly what I had to cut. I knew how it fit together properly. I didn't need to look at the instructions, so that felt pretty good. But okay, so we're gonna grab one of these. We're gonna grab one of these and get the short end, turn it this way. Take this and we're just gonna put it inside, I believe. Oh, okay. Now I am wondering. This is symmetrical, so I think that's okay. Have we fucked it up? How am I supposed to know which way it goes? This doesn't feel like it bends the right way. Ah, fuck. Okay, we got it out. Let me look at this properly. This facing me or away? Oh. I had it very wrong. That's part of a Gundam experience, and now that looks more right. Okay. Then I take my right arm. I take one of these, put it up this way, and just insert, I believe. That doesn't seem to be working. Am I stupid? This is so... I should have just turned off the camera. I wanted to do this on camera because I thought it would be cool to watch it come together, but I'm a fucking idiot. This faces here, according to manual. Joint faces that way, according to manual. This faces that way. Underneath here, yeah, so like this. Oh? Is that it? Does that seem right? I think that's right. Now I just wonder if this is meant to go deeper. Am I stupid? Yeah, I swear, when the camera was off, it was going so well. I turned the camera on, I have trouble. I turned the camera off immediately, 10 seconds later, I figured it out. That's one, done, okay. So now we do that for the other arm. Actually, first, let's put in our hand, our right arm. So we take this bad boy and just stick it in. Seems simple enough. Boom! Right arm complete. That's him. That's our right arm. Left arm. Gotta make sure I watch the manual properly so I get the dimensions. Whole faces me. Arm faces that way. In. Boom. I'm a pro. This bit goes away from me. Like so. Boom. See? We're a pro. Then I can choose my arm, and I can even choose an open arm. Boom. We have a left arm. We have a right arm. We have a torso. We have a head. we have, I dare say, a spare hand if we even want. Now I believe the magic happens. The Gundam assembles. Maybe I should have done the head first. Oh, look at that! I gotta say, like, I'm struggling, sometimes, but this doesn't look right. That's better. I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. I gotta say, like, it's so cool watching all the different parts come together, because you don't really realize it when you just look at it, but each colored part is a different piece. This little red is its own piece. It doesn't stay on, like, it doesn't come with it attached. This red part's a different piece. The yellow and the red, the different pieces. The black behind the blue here is a piece underneath. The grey that goes on top of the blue is a different piece. It's kind of amazing to think about. Yeah, I mean, we're just at the start now. But already it's starting to come together. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take a break in real time here, because it's like, what? It's past 1 a.m. I got work tomorrow, and I got to record the podcast in the morning, so I got to wake up early. But I think this is a good point for me to call it. You watch my YouTube video, you get to continue watching because you're so lucky. But I'm feeling pretty satisfied with how this is turning out. This is actually really fun. I'm getting quite into it. I can see why Gundam fans are into it. I can see myself getting addicted and buying a lot of sets. I'm sorry that the setup's been so shitty for filming this, but for the future, at least for the Armored Core one, I'll try to get a better setup ready. Might even try to live stream it if I can. See you later, and I'll be back tomorrow night in my time. I'll be back in 10 seconds for you. Okay, hello, I'm back. It's been a little bit. It's been a few days, a couple days, but I'm back to work, and I've just completed the waist, the crutch. This part was pretty simple to put together, quite a short part. But something else I thought I should comment on is about this boy. If you watch him from like 10 seconds ago, you might have realized I put on the arms backwards. I realized while I was recording a Hints of History podcast episode that the arms were on backwards, and I fixed them. But essentially, I think I read when the manual said left arm, I thought it meant my left arm, not his left arm, like my left, not his left, but I think it was his left. I'm calling it as if he even has a gender, but he's just a plastic robot. Anyway, waist done. Next on the manual is legs. And these seem like a bit more of a bigger task. And then we get to get into like the cool stuff, the rail guns and the backpack. But next is legs, so I'll check in once legs are done. Another day at work. Okay, legs are still in progress, but I wanted to show off these bad boys. So these are like the first parts of the legs I've made, and I'll be honest, they look kind of sick already. Something I don't understand though is this blue part here, right? Let's see how bad of a job I did with the clippers there. This blue part here, it goes inside, and inside I put a sticker. That's the blue part that I put inside, and the sticker is inside. I did a really bad job with the sticker, but like you can't even see the stickers. I'm just a bit confused, that's all. But anyway, the reason I like this part is just because like how much you can bend and twist and stuff. This part too, which is kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing this flesh out into a full leg soon. Check back then. Well, for you feet addicts, here we are. The legs have these nice little like booty guards. I don't know what to call them, but they kind of move around, which feels kind of odd. But I think they're meant to move around. But the leg can also bend his knee a little bit. You can see his foot can swivel. The foot, I was a bit worried about. The foot feels quite like I don't know, like weak. Like I felt like all the pieces were going to come apart. I don't know if I maybe messed up the foot a bit. But here we go, 2 feet now. So you can see how dudes coming together. And things are just going to get more exciting, I think. As next we get to turn the page now of the manual. We get to do the rail guns. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. And then you can see there we put everything together there. Then we do more accessories. It will be interesting. Let's get right to it. Okay, so just changing angle quickly to talk about an accomplishment I've made. So I'm working on these guns at the moment, and honestly I feel pretty bad about them because you can see so many clipping marks, especially in like the red parts. I've done a real bad job with them, I think. But otherwise they look kind of good. But the thing that I'm accomplished about is, ta-da, my first rack, my first sheet completely emptied, completely clipped out. We used to have lots and lots of more racks with more things to clip, and the list goes on and on and on. We're far from done, but at least for now one sheet is complete. Yay. Okay, so guns are built. The guns are really cool. They like fold out like so and fold back in. And this little stick, I don't know what this stick does yet, but maybe like it will hold some sort of attachment. But I think I really like that about the guns, the way they fold. Now we get to put it together a little bit. So I'm reading the manual. This is the step we're doing. I'm not going to lie, I'm confused. So I'm just going to try really hard. So it says 1, take the leg, have I forgotten a part? I've totally forgotten a part. There's supposed to be something there. I'll be back. Okay, after that slight hiccup, we're back. We have the parts in the legs. So now, I take this, I've done the rotation, that was step 2. I take here, and apparently I just put it on, there. Ta-da, I think. That's one leg. Now take the next leg. Oh, this is finicky. Squeeze them on. Ta-da! Oh, we've got legs now. We can kick, we can move. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure legs are on tightly. That's what it says on the manual. Make sure it goes as tight as can go. I think we're not getting much tighter than that. Step 3 is attaching the rail guns to here like so. Okay. Just like that? Okay. This doesn't seem... Oh, there it goes. It's supposed to click, but I think this one needs to go a bit further. I think that's looking good for the rail guns. And... Let's see, does this... And there he is. He's not good at standing on carpet. Oh, but there we go. Oh, am I having too much fun? Potentially. Let's get this guy back up close a little bit. So here we have him. He has movable arms. He has a hand that's open. I think his shoulders even wiggle a little bit. His legs move. You can put him on his knees. He's got guns that fold in and out, but I think we want them folded out when they're in his hand, potentially. Oh, is that what this is for? Is this for putting it in his hand? Maybe. We'll test it out later, because we're not completely done yet. But this is like a full Gundam now. Now, what's left is things that just make him look badass. We've got a backpack. We've got... I guess all of this is backpack. This is all backpack. The backpack looks complicated and full of stickers. But then we've got some weapons. Do the railguns not count as weapons? Are they just decorations? I think they must be weapons too, because why else would they not fold? We've got it like a shield that turns into a crossbow. and then whatever the fuck this is, and then apparently I can change his form into like a bird. Oh, we've got a long way to go. Yep, let's get back to work. See you soon. But that's essentially a Gundam complete. Now we just make him look badass. Okay, stage 1 of the backpack is complete, and it's looking okay if you don't look too closely. Unfortunately, a lot of this uses stickers, and these stickers are okay, but I really do suck with stickers, and the main offender, you can already see it poking out there a bit, are these big grey stickers. One of them I did an alright job on. I think that's the okay one, and even that, when you're looking up close, it looks quite bad. But then, like this, for example, I fucked this one up so bad, I tore it a little bit. God, I just wish these stickers were not a thing. This is also a sticker, the red sticker there, that looks okay, I mean, slightly off center. But like, what's the secret with these stickers? How do you make them look good? Otherwise, the backpack's looking to be something quite interesting. We'll see it as it shapes up. Okay, so I've got like these 2 wings made now, right? But I just want to do before and after, because this is what they look like. Except I'm about to now put on, I think, about 6 stickers to these parts of the wings, and on the behind as well. I'm just curious if it'll end up looking better or worse due to my shitty stickermanship. I mean, for example, I had more stickers here. The white part is stickers, and like, they look alright from far away. If they're out of focus, if they're far away, it looks alright, but when you look closely, because how bad I am at the stickers, it looks really shit. I wonder if there's like a tool I'm missing to help with the stickers, or if I just have shitty eyesight or what. But yeah. Okay, well, soak in the before and after. So here it is from far away. Flipped around. Obviously, I think the colours with the stickers are nicer. The white's nice, I think, for nice white lines. But it's just when you look closely and you see what a shitty job I did. Like, look at that, I fucked that one over so bad. Oh. Some of these were decently well done. Some of them I really struggled with a bit more. But yeah, I think I'm getting better at the stickers, but still really sucks. I'll be back when the wings are fully done now, I think. So I do have to admit, as much as I hate the stickers, the wings do look pretty sick. At least from far away. I'm liking them a lot. So up to the stage where we put together the wings a little bit. Let's make sure I can do this properly. So we've got this bad boy. I want one of these going in here, making sure it lines up with the tiny holes on the side. Oh, there we go. One in. The next one, I want to make sure I got the tiny holes on the side lined up. Oh my god, would you look at that? That is looking like a beast. And look, these can all move around and look like a hellish set of wings. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Let's just try. 2 holes in the back. Fit nicely. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And you can just move the wings however you want to make it look awesome. I am happy with that. Okay, so the kit is like still not over. Next is the weapons, but I just want to show something real quick. We have emptied all these sheets of plastic. All of these are empty. That's just like how far we've come. We're getting close to the end now. We're really close to the end. I'm gonna have to take a break because I need to go meet my family and stuff who are visiting, but we are in the end game now and it's looking awesome. Look at that. Okay, we'll be back to finish it later tonight. See ya. Well, here we are, first weapon slash accessory done. As you can see, I've opened up the wings just for a little pose as well on the ironing board. You can see he's got like the shoulder cannons engaged, his wings straight out, looking pretty awesome. The gun is the first weapon that I've made. You can see the blue accents are all actually stickers. And you can see that means that on close-up inspection with my shitty work, it does look a little bit shitty. The plus side is we're officially finished with stickers. No more stickers. But again, like I've kind of been saying, I think for the stickers, the blue does look nice just from afar when you're not looking too close up. The shame is that just because my shoddy work, when you look up close, you really get to see it looks quite messy. But yeah, I'm really liking how this is coming together. Really liking the posing. The wings just look awesome. I love the shoulder cannons now that I figured out how to engage them. Next weapon we have to make is the sword, apparently. Okay, let's go. So sword was super quick and easy to make. Only problem is like kind of the posing. It's so long. I don't know where to put it. I believe we can do a one-sided sword as well. It does look awesome though. I gotta hand it to that. Again, just getting this guy to stand up is quite tough, but more on that later. I'll try one-handed sword, see in 2 seconds. And here he is with like a one-sided sword. I honestly think this looks a bit nicer. I think the two-sided sword's just a bit much. The next weapon we have is the shield. Looks a bit more complicated, but this is about the final thing we have to do. So I think we're getting to a point of just too much going on. It's a bit hectic, but I'm just trying to shove on all the accessories I can to just show it all off. But we've got the shield now. And as you can see, I won't touch it too much, but these parts fold in and out. And you can, I think like the red attachments are optional to show like it's turned on. It's like a shield boomerang laser thing. But you can see like I'm able to have the gun in one hand, the sword in the other. The shield activated in attack mode on the arm. There's a lot going on. But yeah, I'll cut back once we try out, I believe, the very final accessory, essentially. It's just one piece. And here it is. If you want to talk about sensory overload, this is essentially it. You can see we've got some sort of like post shield on the right arm. We've got a shield boomerang on the left arm. We've got a laser beam sword in the left arm. We've got a rifle in the right arm. We've got his shoulder cannons engaged. His wings fully spread. This is a bit much. But I think it is kind of cool that he has so many accessories and it's actually made that you can equip all of them at once if you wish. But this is the end of the kit. This is the finished product. So I will go ahead and I'll choose some accessories that I like the most and I'll keep him like that. But while we're just showing him off, maybe showing off the details, the shield, I want to talk a little bit about this. The very first thing to address is the elephant in the room for anyone who knows this kit, which is the MA form. Now, this looks kind of cool, but not cool enough for me to want to try this. I'm scared I'm going to break it. I don't care that much about it. And I'll just immediately fold everything back up. So I'm not that interested to try it. That's why we have one piece left over from the plastic, which is this right here. And that's used to, I believe, just solely as a mount for the base mount as well. So I don't even have that base mount, so I wouldn't be able to use this if I wanted to. But yeah, this is my first ever Gundam. Thoughts? It looks so cool. I am like honestly very satisfied with what's happened here. Obviously I know I didn't do the best job. There's so many parts of like nipping where you can see like look on the shoulders there. Like I'm sure for some pros it's absolutely disgusting. And that's pretty consistent around a lot of this. You can maybe even spot some more as I go around. But other thing, stickers, I've done an absolutely abysmal job again. All over the kit, not just on the gun, not just on the wings, but also on the face. If you look really deep into his eyes, you can see, and a couple other places where I've got stickers. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. It felt pretty hard. I'm not sure if this is a relatively hard Gundam or not. This is a HG kit, which I believe aren't supposed to be that hard. But I found it a little bit difficult, especially at the start, just getting used to it all. And the head as well, making all those tiny pieces fit together was tough. But I'm very proud of what I've accomplished. This was quite cheap, I felt like, in terms of price. About 2,600 yen, I believe, about 25 Australian dollars, 26 Australian dollars around about 20 USD. And not only do I now get like a super cool figure that I'd pay that much money just to own, to be honest, but I also got the satisfaction and the fun of building it myself, which is tons of fun. So yeah, that was nice. It took a lot longer than I expected. I was thinking maybe... God, this is pissing me off. Oh, and now it's not going to stand up anymore, is he? No, we still got him? Okay. I was thinking maybe it would take me like 1 hour. No, it took me longer than 1 hour. Maybe if you're good at this, you can do it in 1 hour. But again, first Gundam I've ever made, first time ever doing something like this. So it took me more than 1 hour. But very fun. Very, very fun. If you've got any tips, if you're like a pro Gundam person, and you've got any tips about this all, please leave any comments. Please give me help. Is there a better way to do the stickers? I feel like there has to be a better way to do the stickers than just fat fingering it, doing my best to place them accurately and failing horribly. And for the nippers as well, am I supposed to maybe get like a second pair of nippers for cleanups? This guy was already pretty expensive. He was good. He was good. He didn't fail me if he wants to focus. He was good. I'm not sure if maybe the poor nip marks are my fault as a craftsman or just about using the wrong pair of nippers. So what's next in my Gundam journey? Well, as I'm recording this, the 2 AC kits for Night Raven and Steel Haze for Rusty and Raven are out right now. And I definitely want to build them. I'm not sure if I want to do this kind of style of video where I do step by step and then I check in every bit and talk a little bit, or if I want to maybe even just live stream it. I'm thinking of getting a little like tripod equivalent kind of thing so I can film overhead and streaming me building it, because they're 30-minute missions. I believe they're supposed to be a bit simpler than this, so I would be able to do one in a live stream, I believe. So if you watched all the way to the end, let me know. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think I'm also going to, when I go and buy the 30-minute mission kits, I'm also going to go ahead and get myself an action base. Because he can stand up on his own, but he's very finicky. I'd love to have a bit more freedom about how I control him without that kind of stuff. But yeah, I guess this brings me to the end. This has been my first ever Gundam. If you've watched this far, thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun. See you later. Bye-bye.